the advice everywhere about abusive relationships tells you to get out, to leave, to stop the monster that's hurting you. But what do you do when the person making your life unbearable, the person that's making you desperately want to die to make it stop, is you? What do you do when "I hate myself" isn't just a throwaway comment, but is instead a pain so deep you'd do anything to make it end? Sometimes it feels like it's impossible for anything to get better. You've screwed things up so badly that there's no coming back. Nothing you do is right. Nothing you do is good enough. It feels like there's no escape because the person you need to run away from is the one person you can never leave behind. I understand that feeling well. I've been there myself, standing in the ruins of a life I've obliterated so completely I can't even find the pieces, let alone start to put them back together. How do you start to repair things, to build a life that feels worth living, when the moment things seem to get better, the moment something good happens, you self-destruct and blow it all to pieces again? Here on SF, I see it every day. Kind, warm, caring people who give up their time and energy to reach out and help other people in pain because they know what it feels like to hate yourself, what it feels like to loathe yourself with such venom that you want to die. The world is full of good people who hate themselves so much, feel so disgusted by their mistakes, by their own thoughts and actions, that they believe they'd be better off dead. I've spoken to literally hundreds of them. If you're listening to this, there's a good chance you came here because you're one of them. Maybe you're here because you feel like you don't deserve forgiveness. You do. I don't know what you've done, what choices you've made. I don't know anything about you. But I know that if you weren't a good person, you wouldn't feel so bad. You wouldn't care so much that you want to die. If you deserved the hate you direct at yourself, you wouldn't be able to feel it. You deserve to be forgiven. You deserve love and support and people who care about you. You deserve to be heard. I'm not trying to tell you that you're perfect just the way you are. Nobody's perfect. But imperfection is what makes us able to empathise, to love, to do the amazing things that humans do as they strive to be better. I'm not telling you that you don't need to change. Everyone changes over time, and if there are things about yourself that you truly hate, then you can work on changing those things. I know how easy it is to think that you need to change everything, that there's nothing good worth keeping or saving. You're wrong. You may need help to see the good things. That happens when you've spent so long in such a dark place. It's hard to see the light. It is okay to need help. It is okay to ask for it. You may not feel you deserve it, but you, like the other hundreds and hundreds of people who come to SF hating themselves, are wrong. Sometimes self-hate doesn't even come from the things we did or the mistakes we made. Sometimes self-hate is built by other people. People who lie to us about who we are. Bullies come in all shapes and sizes. Sometimes they're people who pretend to be friends. Sometimes they're parents. When they're people who are supposed to love us, it's easy to believe that they're mean or violent because we deserve it. It's hard enough when the negative words in our heads are our own. When they belong to people we love, it's that much harder to ignore them. To be told that you're not enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough, not good enough. If you get told often enough that you're a failure or that you're stupid or broken or ugly, especially by someone you love, it's easy for those lies to become your reality. Please don't let them. I know it's not easy and I know it hurts. I know the only thing you want right now is to be someone worth loving, to be someone who deserves to live. I know you don't believe it's possible, and that's okay. Let us believe it for you until you're ready to hear the truth from people who see you without the blackened tint of self-loathing. Talk to us. Depression lies. It's a dark, insidious thing that creeps into our brain and whispers to us that our most negative feelings about ourselves are true. Many people have no idea that the sucking black hole inside them that makes them feel like people would be better off without them is an illness. Depression makes people pull away from their friends because they believe they're bad for them, that they'll hurt them. It tells people that nobody likes you anyway. It distorts and it warps and it leaves you believing there's nothing good left. Depression can make you believe that you're a worthless failure and you will never amount to anything. It can make you believe that you're too ugly to leave the house, that the world would be better off if you were dead. If you feel any of these things, however much you believe you feel them because they're true, you need the help of a doctor, and you need the support of people who understand those feelings. I understand you don't believe you deserve that help. I understand you hate yourself because you believe you deserve that hatred. Let us show you it isn't true. Join our community and talk to people who've beaten those feelings, people who can help you change the things you want to change, and accept the things you simply don't need to. Let us hold a candle in that darkness and show you the good things you can't see for yourself.